Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner. The Home tab is your franchise dashboard. Keep track of your goals. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk. This is the player card. Here you can see your strength. This is the development trait. This player has a zone ability. This is...
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Arizona Cardinals and the Tennessee Titans. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Arizona Cardinals offense coming out here for the first time, and you get a peek at Kyler Murray. A dangerous offensive weapon now in his third season in the National Football League.
When you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, It allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
CD, you take a look at this draft class from this offense, and they went defense with their first-round pick.
Yeah, and you and I both know there were a lot of good players on that list, but this was a defense that was in need of an infusion of youth and speed, and that's what they got.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Murray now on first down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
For this defense, CD, and going up against Kyler Murray here, what's the secret to keeping him in check?
Having better athletes than him, which is really unrealistic. So I go way back in football. They used to have a coverage called the umbrella coverage with 4 defenders back deep. Now you want to try and move that umbrella up front with Kyler Murray. Kind of surround him and keep him hemmed into the pocket. Because if he breaks out, he's going to hurt your defense in a big way with his legs.
Murray's throw taken in by Green here. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
They'll run here with Conner. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
James Conner,
a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Cardinals are on the board here first in the season opener. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now come the Titans for their first possession, led by Ryan Tannehill in his 10th NFL season and 3rd with Tennessee.
And the former Miami Dolphin had a career renaissance in 2019 with Tennessee and carried it over into 2020. A career-high 32 touchdowns, just 7 interceptions, and those were the fewest he'd thrown in a full season. And speaking of full seasons, he played all 16 games for the first time since 2015. He's got to be excited about 2021.
And that'll set him back 5. Now a give right side. Wilkins.
Zaven Collins, rookie first-round pick there on the stop.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And here comes George on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Titans offense set to begin the drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Tannehill on 3rd down, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Robert Alford. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Sliding out of the pocket. And Woods has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Wilkins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. Stopped short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. 2nd and goal from the 1. He'll try again. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action, it's Tannehill.
Open man is Fitzpatrick.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Wilkins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period, and that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game, and could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit it. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Now Tannehill with a little touch pass to his wideout.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Tannehill. It's caught over the middle. Hooper.
And he's going to have a 1st down here. They're also into field goal range at the 28.
On play action, Tannehill rolling to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Westbrook-Ikhine.
As the 1st half is winding down.
And the Titans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
CD for them. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, it's Wilkins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
They run again with Wilkins. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. On the return, Dortch. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over, winning it. Tip. The offense about set and ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
From the 27, Tannehill. This is caught. It's Woods. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Hilliard. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the 39, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on 1st down. Wilkins. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Open man, Westbrook-Akine.
And the Titans have got 1st and goal coming up as he's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Tannehill. The quick slant caught. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Throwing after the interception. Willis, he'll buy some time right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Oh, Watt shaken up. J.J. still down here following that last play. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a... Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Quick slant here to Woods. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. It's caught by Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Will get this complete to Fitzpatrick. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st down, Tannehill. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tannehill. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Robert Woods, 38 yards. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Arizona, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they obviously fall to 0-1.
Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now come the Titans for their first possession, led by Ryan Tannehill in his 10th NFL season and third with Tennessee.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in Week 2.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down carry for Henry. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On first down, it's Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Henry again on second down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to...
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nick Westbrook-Akine, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. They're led out by their third-year quarterback from Missouri, Drew Lock. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They look to throw. It's locked. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it'll be Titan football. To throw is Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Play fake, and it's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, 6th-round picks, they don't normally step in and start on day 1, that's for sure. But over the years, we've had some big names from that spot.
And obviously, Tom Brady, the biggest name of all, is a 6th-rounder, but there have been others. Antonio Brown, who's played some of the best receiver in the game. Alfred Morris. And I can tell you a quick one on Alfred Morris. When he came out of college and had the big rookie year, I went back to a lot of my scouting buddies and took my book with me and said, okay, what did you guys have him listed coming out of school? I couldn't find anyone who had better than a 6th-round grade on him. Most had 7th round and a good number undrafted free agents, so you never know what you're going to get.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Tannehill's throw into the hands of Hooper. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Off the option, here's Henry. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now it's Tannehill. And he will find his man on the outside. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5. Here's Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Titans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Draw play. This is Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Tannehill. He's got Hooper on the short connection. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he will have a Titans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Derrick Henry. Cody Barton there to bring him down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a... The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coach, later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Darrell Taylor drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Titans. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
First down and much more for Henry. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
142 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Steps away. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Willis. And he whips that one incomplete there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Titans, it was a great all-around.
Tonight, from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Rodgers on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. We get our first look now at Aaron Rodgers in his 17th season now with the Green Bay Packers. And, of course, coming off a great 2020 where he took home the MVP trophy.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 19 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on him.
Rodgers now on first down. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Here's Rodgers. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. But what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And Lazard's got it again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A first down catch for Allen Lazard has turned out to be a personal favorite of quarterback Aaron Rodgers. He's carved out a nice role in this Packers receiver rotation.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The give is to Jones. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. The return man, Wilson. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The 49er offense coming out here for the first time, led by their quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo, 5th season with the 49ers, 8th overall in the National Football League.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Garoppolo on first down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Debo Samuel. Was a revelation for the 49ers in their run to the NFC Championship in his rookie year of 2019. Injuries kept him to just 7 games last year, but he brings a dimension of creativity when he's out on the field, and he makes a nice catch there for a first down.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 6 catches, 117 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in this first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
Second and 5 now. Garoppolo. Kittle catching the slant. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. Here's Garoppolo on first and 10. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Dean Lowry in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. After the sack on first down, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down and distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you're thinking, man, the fullback's probably going to get the ball. But when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big
touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used
the San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the 25 on second down, Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gets this one to Juszczyk. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. On 3rd down, Mitchell. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. He's at the 30. 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled.
That's it. To a crowd and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they have possession. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Niners. Typically with catches like that, we talk about the height of the wide receiver, but he's one of the shorter receivers in the NFL.
And it doesn't seem to matter, does it? Put the tape measure away. How about some of these guys under 6 feet tall? Antonio Brown, T.Y. Hilton, and Super Bowl 53 MVP, Julian Edelman.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Mitchell, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good job there defensively to push them back on 1st down. I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory or not because they can kick the field goal and get it back within a score. But you know that's not what they're thinking right now. A field goal has to be their last option.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. It'll be a 1st First and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. Garoppolo now, first down throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by the rookie Eric Stokes.
And the return here is stopped at the third. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, Garoppolo. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24, Garoppolo.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
7 yards, the pickup there.
And quickly, they get to the line.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Garoppolo again. Toward the sideline. The side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 30. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Got a man, that's Ayuk.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now they're in the hurry-up. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. From the 16, Garoppolo.
And there are really very few.
Touchdown! George Kittle, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Escaping the pressure right.
And Garoppolo wisely, given his injury history, sliding to the ground there after picking up the first down.
Garoppolo. Gonna throw right side here, complete. From the 36, Garoppolo.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And quickly we're going to get another stop here with one. To throw is Garoppolo. Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Packers are right back in this football game.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback, because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look